Alright, you beautiful peoples of the interwebs, this is Glyn, and this is Cheapskate Gaming, the channel, and this is one of my Cheapskate rants, because it turns out this game that I'm throwing off by here, Alan Wake 2, everyone's very excited. It says here, let me quote, this is from, let me bring it on here so you can see that I'm not talking rubbish. Gaming Bolt, why Alan Wake 2 will be one of the biggest games of the year. Biggest games of the year. I don't think it might not be, actually. I'm not saying that the game won't be phenomenal, it won't be graphically great. Apparently they've worked hard putting the 60 frames per second mode in now, 60 FPS mode, which is great because apparently they made the game at 30 FPS. What were they thinking? Are you mad, bro? But this is the problem with Alan Wake 2. But people like me that might be interested in a game like Alan Wake 2 will not be buying it. There's no physical release. It doesn't come on a disc. There's no physical, doesn't exist physically. You've got to buy it digitally. You will own nothing and be happy, the WEF said, and it looks like it's happening. How the hell does a game that's going to be so big and so, well, apparently so big and so popular, think it's going to be so popular if there's not going to be an actual physical disc release of the game? I don't get it, and I don't get why companies like IGN, Gaming Bolt, GameStop, or whatever the other one is, I don't follow them myself, I do my own thing, but why they're even sort of accepting it. It's like, oh well, it doesn't have a disc, you've got to buy it digitally. What, just a big fuck you to all the rest of us here then? Is it? Oh yeah, fuck you, yeah, you're the guys that like physical, you're the guys that like discs, like physical things, but things you can put on your shelf. And yet, ironically, Sony has come along and they've gone, oh, by the way, we're doing Horizon Zero Dawn. It's going to be the first 2-disc game on PS5. The whole game will be on the disc with all the updates. It'll be playable. You won't even need internet. You can go to the moon with your PS5. Or maybe Elon Musk might take a PS5 to Mars and play Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West up there, because he'd be able to do that. You won't be able to do that with Blade Alan Wank, will you? Alan Wank 2. Jesus Christ, Remedy. What? I can understand indie developers doing it because they haven't, some of them, it's hard to get the printing process on the go. They're not big companies, indie companies. I'm fine with digital releasing for indie stuff. In fact, that's how I buy a lot of my Steam codes for PC. But when it comes to console, physical release is king. Physical is king. I spoke to a very wealthy farmer. I work on shows, and a very wealthy farmer, he always tells me cash is king. Cash is king. Cash and land, he said. Yeah, he says it doesn't matter what else you have, but if you've got cash and you've got land, they are king. What's this crappy advert that's come up on here? Get out of there. We're watching a bit of Alan Wank 2 here. Yeah, so no physical release for Alan Wank 2. I'm completely pissed, so I won't be playing this because I won't be able to rent it. That's probably why I'm really angry. But you know, I won't be able to play it. So tough shit to me, isn't it? And there'll be plenty of other people out there. It'll be tough shit to them as well. But there we go, Remedy. Good luck with having your biggest game of the year, because if a good selection, I'm not saying with everyone, but I reckon there's still about 20%, 25% of us, I would say even a bit more, like physical stuff. And I think I just don't trust digital to spend 70 or 80 quid on digital games. I can understand it for games as a service games, which I'm absolutely fed up with. I've had enough of Destiny 2. It's gone in the trash. I don't think I'll ever play it again. Deleted it off my hard drive. Game's gone. Ever since they did that season stuff, you can't do everything. You can't screw me from every angle, Bungie. You're either a free-to-play game and then you pay for the bits, or you're a pay-to-play game, which is you pay for monthly seasonal content, it's 40 quid. but they want to do it all. They want to pay for your seasons, they want to have a free-to-play element, and they want to charge you for all the big thing. I'm not having that. I'm not paying hundreds of pounds a season just to play your game, but you can't even be asked to do anything with it. And then even then they hide the big content behind, the best content behind a paywall. That is absolute. My head. I nearly bite. I fucking pull my own fucking eyebrows out with anger with companies like that. So you've got that one side, and then you've got these guys, Remedy, now releasing games that don't have physical releases. Ah!